Greetings, Zombie Slayers, Slippy Jim here. Today I'm going to show you guys a quick and easy guide on how to unlock the Crema La Arm. Let's just call it the lightning bow, shall we? It's one of 4 elemental bows you can unlock in the new Black Ops 3 Zombies map, Der Eisendrache. And this is one of the simpler ones to unlock. You don't have to write anything down or memorize anything too complicated. To start with, what you need to do is unlock the Wrath of the Ancients, the basic bow in the map. And you do that by feeding zombies to the 3 stone dragon heads found throughout the map. As you can see here in the footage, you need to feed about 7 or 8 zombies apiece to each of these 3 stone heads until they crumble. And then once you've done that, you can come down here to the crypt and pick up your Wrath of the Ancients. An epic bow in its own right, but we are going to upgrade this, and it is going to be even more awesome. So the first step to upgrading this bow is to come up here to the bastion near where the death ray is located. Shoot the weather vane on top that small tower. A little section of the tower will crumble, and you'll be able to pick up the lightning arrows, which will start the quest and bind the quest to your character for this upgrade. So then you want to come down and you want to fire your bow at these pyres or fire locations. There are 3 of these, one located right here, one you can shoot from the same tower. It's a little bit further away, so you're going to have to adjust for that with your bow angle. Can be a little bit tricky to hit this particular one. Just aim slightly above the peak of the mountain behind it, maybe. The third one is located down here to the right as you come out of where the teleporter is near the rocket launch pad, and right up there on the hills. And then when you've lit all 3 of those pyres alight, what you want to do next is you want to go to the pyramid room, let's call it. And when you have an anti-gravity sesh happening, you need to run around the outside of the wall and hit each of the large pressure pads that look like that without falling off. Now, it's best to do this when you've only got maybe 1 or 2 zombies left at the end of the round. If you have a bunch of zombies in the map, they'll stick their heads out of the holes and stuff in the wall and can knock you down. So it's much easier to do it that way. So once you've gone around the whole section, the outside of that wall, and hit all of those pressure pads, you'll have 3 urns spawning in, and they will be electrified. So this is the location of one of those. What you need to do then is fill them with a few zombie souls by killing zombies near the urns. And you don't need to kill that many. It's only literally like 3 or 4 zombies. And once the souls, you notice the souls are no longer going into it, you know that it's full. Just like that. So the second one is located down here near one of the Elcar locations, and basically you want to do the same thing with this. This is a little bit of a tricky spot, so it's best to do all these steps as early as you possibly can in the game so it's less dangerous. Once that one is filled, you can do these in any order that you like, by the way. You can go to the 3rd electric vase location, or urn location, whatever you want to call them. And that is located down here near the rocket launch pad, just outside the teleporter. And you want to fill that with a few zombie souls as well. Now, the ultimate idea behind this is once they have been filled with enough zombie souls, you will actually be able to charge your arrow by going up close to one of these electrified urns and drawing your bow. Basically, when you draw your bow fully, it will get electrified, as you can see here in the footage. And then you want to keep it drawn, and you need to shoot the 3 fires that we lit earlier with the regular arrow, and they will then turn into a lightning as well as fire, which is pretty cool. So you want to do that for the other 2 locations likewise. Very tricky solo if you've got zombies left, especially runners at the end of the round, but it's doable. Make sure you have the shield, it helps. And basically, we've done the second one there. The third one is probably the harder one to do. I sort of poked my head out the window here, and you got to get the angle and the height exactly right. And then when you've done that, you can move on to the next step of upgrading this bow. So then you want to come back to the weather vane tower, and you want to click on the little rubble there, And then when you've done that, you'll also be able to come back and pick up this new reforged arrow. And once you have that reforged arrow, the final step can be completed, which is to come down to the pyramid area, and you want to place the reforged arrow in that specific box next to the pyramid, and then you've just got to fill it with souls. So this time it takes quite a few souls to fill, maybe a round or two's worth of zombies. I actually had a dog round and a Panzer Soldat come at me here in this footage, so I think we end up like a couple of rounds later here. And then what you can do is you actually swap out your bow for the reforged arrow, and then it goes into the box and it comes back out as the epic lightning bow, aka Crema Arm La whatever. No one is going to actually call it that, Trout, seriously. But anyway, that'll also get you the achievement Take a Bow, or Take a Bow, I guess it's play on words. Yeah, and here's some footage of the upgraded lightning bow. It is pretty goddamn awesome. Much better than I thought it would be. It's almost in effect similar to the elemental staves that we had in Origins. It kind of does like a little whirlwind, lightning whirlwind type thing, and the lightning arcs off that and traps and stuns, kills the zombies, even in the higher rounds. So it's pretty awesome. You do get a fair bit of ammo, similar to the staves again, like about 75 rounds, or arrows, I guess they are. Yeah, so it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet, and fairly simple one, because once you know the steps, you don't have to write anything down. Or, you know, who wants to play with a pad next to you when you have to write down symbols and stuff? I certainly don't. So yeah, this is a pretty cool bow. Very, very effective. Definitely something you want to get when you're playing this map. Yeah, so there you go. We'll be bringing you guys for the other bows as well. Please remember to rate and comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Slippage 'em out.